Hello everybody and welcome back to Dr. Ghost Games. If you all are new to the channel, welcome. I'm Dr. Ghost and I make content for the game World of Warships Legends. Today we're going to be on Islands of Ice. It is going to be a domination mode and we are going to be in none other than the legendary tier German battleship, the Großer Kürfurst. Now, I quite like the Großer Kürfurst. Now, yes, it is bigger than the state of freaking Wyoming, but if you guys play it well, you guys play a bit at range, and you guys just don't rush straight in, usually you can have a fun time. Now, the one thing I like to play my battleships is I like to just put them in a position to where I can basically take all the damage for my team. And yeah, so right off the bat, we are spotted, and that's because we have an absolutely abysmal surface detectability range. Now, do keep in mind there will be two cruisers out here that will start HE spamming me, and I'm not gonna have a choice. I want to sit here, but here in a little bit I'm not gonna have a choice. I'm gonna have to turn around because this HE spam from this Worcester is absolutely yeah, there's just nothing I can do about it. And sometimes you can only take so much HE damage before you have to turn around. Now this might be karma for yesterday's video. As you guys are probably aware, I did a Worcester video myself, and I told you guys that it is a great HE spammer, and here I am getting HE spammed by the exact ship that I talk so highly about. Now, so we're just trying our best to basically, I don't know what we're really trying to do. We're just taking damage is all I know how to say it. Currently, we're just trying not to die. We're not trying to go broadside to anybody. It looks like a majority of their battleships are over at Charlie and over at Bravo, so keep that in mind. Now, one thing you got to be careful about in your battleships is really the initial placement of your battleship when you're first starting off. I always find it trickiest when you're first starting off in the match and you're in a battleship. You got to be very careful to where you position your battleship, because all it takes is one, horrible position, and you could get absolutely focused down and destroyed and set back to port very quickly. Now, one thing I need to point out is I am an anti-fire build, okay? I have a lot of perks on my captain that limit the amount of fires that get set on me, and I am still getting set on fire literally almost every salvo from that Worcester. Wargaming, please do something about that, because that's some BS. But then again, I might be just, a little salty there because I do it myself. But I mean, really, like every salvo he's setting a fire? I don't know, because I have a full-on anti-fire build, so that's a little weird. But also I have some secondary perks on. That's why my secondaries go out to 10.5 kilometers. I also have that one Justinian Lions captain on, so when I activate my heal, my secondaries and main batteries have an HE chance, fire chance of like 35-40%. That's just my secondaries. My main batteries will have like a fire chance of like 50, 60, 70%. So, yeah, I do love that inspiration to have, and it sometimes is situational, but it is definitely just free fires, really, and I'll take it. So, yeah. Now, like I said, guys, it's all about positioning in your battleships. Like, that's literally what these ships are all about. A majority of the time, you're going to be spotted. There's nothing really you can do about that. You're literally a big, fat battleship. So, usually, if the enemy knows how to spot you, if they have a destroyer on their team that knows what they're doing, or a carrier, you will be spotted probably 80 to 70% of the time. So, yeah, don't expect to be really going unspotted a lot in your battleships. Now, like I said, guys, I'm not taking myself completely out of the fight. I'm not, in the back of the map. I'm kind of doing what Zarkun does, and he kind of just angles his battleship away. So that way, if he ever needs to quickly make a dash out, to sea to limit the amount of fire coming his way, he can. Now, we have some beautiful broadside opportunities here. Mainly that Worcester that's been pestering us the whole entire game. So we take a beautiful shot over at him, and hopefully that does something. It looks like it's landing perfectly center mass, and it doesn't do anything, really. I mean, I do smack him, but where's my Citadel's game? Like, really? This is why I don't play battleships really anymore. I still play them, but not as much as destroyers and cruisers lately, because I just don't like being the one getting burnt. I'll be real. it's just not fun for me anyway. And the meta right now is really just torp people and burn people down, and it's such a unwelcoming experience for battleships. Now, let's see if this Worcester's going to get lucky or not, and no, he does not. It's only a matter of time before your luck runs out, and we take down the Worcester, getting our first kill of the game, and we're up to 126,000 damage. Not bad at all, and there's still a lot more damage to be had out there because of the fact that there's still almost all their team left. Now, one thing we need to point out is the Bravo cap is getting captured. Good job, team. And it looks like the Alpha cap has already been flipped. The enemy still has Charlie, and they still are holding Charlie. They have some people inside. It looks like that Worcester got a Witherer from the grave. I guess good job to him. And we just Citadel the Conqueror, which is pretty nice indeed. Now, one thing I need to point out with the Großer Kürfurst is it's AA. Now, unfortunately, there's not really many opportunities to make use of our AA, but if I am in a carrier match and there's some pesky carriers on the enemy team, I'm usually encouraging them to bring their planes on over because the GK's AA is some of the best at the legendary tier. Now, it's not any better than let me say Worcester or anything, but it's still fantastic. And by the way, we just Citadel that battleship again. I think we just took him out there, getting our second kill of the match and getting our high caliber. We're up to 169,000 damage. Now, like I said, guys, it's all about positioning in these battleships. Don't rush straight in, and don't just sit. Try to move around a bit too. Although I am like one of the biggest ships in the game. I think I am the biggest ship in the game, but I'm trying my best not to just sit there and take it. You know what I mean? It's kind of hard to explain the play style of battleships. You just gotta kind of have a feel for it. Over time, you just learn how to position yourself around the map. Yeah, you can't really kite in a battleship. You can't really dodge too well in a battleship. You just gotta kind of position yourself and just keep these big old guns slinging and hope to God you get some really good results out of these 420 millimeter guns. Now, of course, we get set on fire instantly because, of course, we do. We put that out because I'm getting tired of getting set on fire. So, yeah, we're going to keep on slinging these guns, hoping to take out this Großer Kürfurst. Now, we're waiting for a perfect opportunity here. I don't know if he's going to ram us, and it looks like he's not planning to, but we're trying to turn in here because we don't know if he's going to try to smack us. We got to be very careful because under our front guns is where we could potentially get citadeled, so we got to be very, 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 very careful. Now we turn in, we should be pretty much well angled enough. Now we aim under his guns, I know that weak spot, and we actually get a citadel there. We get a Confederate, we get our third kill of the game, we get, yeah. So you can citadel German battleships. It's their, if you aim perfectly right. Under their guns, there's of course, they've got their casemate, their little elevators and stuff. That could be citadeled, I believe, for a lot of damage. So that's what we did there. We just punched straight through that bow side plating and just smacked the crap out of him. And that's what he gets, man. That's what he gets. And now we take a shot at the Ochakov, and we get absolutely freaking robbed. Absolutely robbed. Where's my freaking citadels, game? Like, why am I getting citadels when I really don't expect them, but then when I shoot at a broadside Russian light cruiser wait, it's a Russian light cruiser. Never mind. Anyways, yeah. So the only thing left is a Somers that I've never seen, and there is a Prince Eugen that is left. So, yeah. Now, I probably am going to sound a bit hypocritical, or I might sound a bit different in this video, because battleships are just not as fun for me anymore. I still like playing them when I get matches like this. I just wait for these kind of matches, but they are a very, very susceptible class. They are the only ship in the game that can get basically outplayed by almost every other class. It's a hard time right now to be a battleship. But if you guys know what you're doing and you know how to armor angle, you guys are using your positions well, I think you guys could do okay in battleships, but there's just nothing you can do against HE spam. There's nothing you can do against a destroyer that is at 6-7 kilometers sending torps at you. Sometimes nothing you can do. And that's what makes battleships so tricky now these days. And of course, the first fucking hit, sorry, pardon my language, but I have a full-on anti-fire build. I'm still getting set on fire the first shell. That is some bullshit. I'm sorry, but I don't know what the fuck that is. I mean, that's so annoying. Where I'm literally built in to all my fire perks, and I'm still getting set on fire every freaking salvo. Lordy, lordy. Anyways, though, Salt is over. That was an absolutely awesome match. 230,000 damage, Dreadnought, Fireproof, Confederate Metal, High Caliber. We had 3 kills. Beautiful stuff. 3K base XP. I hope you all did enjoy it. And if you guys did, punch the like button, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below, and I'll see you all in the next one. Peace out. Stay healthy, as always.